show you how to design a single web page using HTML and CSS3. Now let's go to the code. First we give the name of the web page as HTML and CSS. Then we have a navigation bar containing an unordered list with the list items: home, about us, menu item 3, menu item 4, contact us, having respective anchor tags. Then we close the ordered list and the navigation bar respectively. Then we have another division, class equal to banner and the class equal to image within it. The class is namely used to identify different divisions. When there are used, so many divisions are used, we can identify them using the class. Then we have another division called floating box 1. Within that floating box 1 we have another division named class items, having about us content. Then another division box 2 with a href of menu item 1 and another division having menu item 1, a small division. Then we have another division floating box 3, similar to yesterday. There's a another menu item, and then we have another floating box and another division within it, menu item 3. Then we have another division called class section 1. Within that we have a paragraph sub 1 and there is a subheading for it. Within that there's some paragraph lines. Okay, then we close the division. Then similar to the previous division, another section is created and another sub paragraph is created, and within which somewhat lines, paragraphs are written. Then we close the division, and then we have a final paragraph which is called the footer paragraph, and the class name I gave it as F40 font, within which address, door number, all this pin code state will be coming. Okay, now let's go to the cascading style sheet, which actually formats, like what to say is which actually formats and arranges everything for the HTML page. See, this star is nothing but it applies to the all selectors. Like all selector means here navigation, UL, division, all these are selectors, all the tags. It is applied to all the tags. In that I gave all the tags apply a property. This is a property and this is the value. CSS should be used like this. Okay, margin and 0 pixel. This is the property and this is the value. Okay. In the for all common I gave this margin, border, padding as 0 pixel for all in the common. Then I gave the font size commonly as 25 pixel. Then for header one I aligned the text at center. Background color I gave it as blue. Then I arranged the font size again. I gave for the header as 48 pixel. Text shadow is nothing but like behind the text another light background, text background is being displayed. 4 pixel, 4 and 4 is nothing but how much, like 4 to 4 background, that much shift is being taken, and red is the color that is shown in the background of the text. Then nav UL, this is nothing but all the unordered list present within the navigation bar. Further this is applied, means the width of it is 100%. For this unordered list the width will be 100%. Then we have nav ULLI, the list present within unordered list and within the navigation bar. For all these things will be applied. Border right 1 pixel, solid black, means only at the right side of the list this solid black line will be appearing, and the displays block means it will be displayed in blocks. For float left na, it's like inline block, like all will be displayed in a single line left to the left. Then we have a width, I gave it each block width as 19.94. so then I gave the text align of each list to be in center, and the background color I gave it as blue. Then for the anchor tag within the list I gave the text decoration none, so that the underline any other text decorations will be gone. Then again I gave display as block. The padding is nothing but the space on the left and right. This is the left and this is on the right space. Okay, 0.75 and 1.5. Then the text decoration I gave as none again, and the color as pink. LI over is nothing but when you just place a mouse on pointer on some tag or some heading line anyway, the background color will change. Here I gave it as on the when you place something on the list items, you will get a background color red. we'll see it when we run the output. Okay, then for the banner tag I gave the width and height as 100%. And then for the image class I gave position relative background image. Background image is nothing but on the background you'll have an image. Here we have to give an URL of the image, URL, and within that name of the image. Okay, bc.jpg. Background repeat is for nothing but if you don't give background repeat, images will be repeatedly both in x and y axis. So I gave background repeat as no repeat. Then I gave float left. Then the image will be on the left side, floated on the left. Okay, then the width is 100%. Again I gave it, means it is applied to entire screen, but the height is only 500 pixel. Okay, then the background size is 100%. This background size is for the background image. This width and height is for this class. Okay, then the within the image for the header, the font size I gave as 30 pixel, position absolute, then the top and right margins as 100 and 100 pixel. Yeah, distance from the top and relative. Okay, then again for the next floating box class I gave as position relative background image, another d.jpg. Then again background repeat, no repeat, background size 100%, float left, width I gave as 23.5, height this 350, margin 10, border 3 pixels solid, and color for it. The padding left is the space from the left, this is from the right, and this is from the left. Similarly for the rest three floating boxes I gave all the same except for the URL of the images. I used different images except that all are same, and the paddings are also different. For the second box I gave padding 1 and 2 respectively. For the third box padding right is 1 and padding left is 2 pixel. Then for the floating box 4, padding left is 0. Okay, then for the next items class I gave text align as center and opacity. Opacity is nothing but when you it will be displayed as, it will be an opaque color, like you can see the what's behind it. Like when you give an image on a text, when you can see a text also, and behind that image also you can see like somewhat clearly. It will be like in a shadow like color. Okay, light color. Then the font size of the items class I at 30 pixel, and the color as white, background color black, margin top that 320 pixel. Then for the section 1 class text align center, width 48.5%, height 308 pixel, then margin 10 pixel, and the float left. Then for the sub 1 tag border I gave us 2 pixel solid line, and the color I gave us dark violet. Then height is 60 pixel, background color gray. Then for the sub 2 I gave height to 48 pixel, border 4 pixel, solid red, background color is some color I gave. Color for the text within it is white smoke. Then for the last footer that is font class I gave as font style italic, margin top as 51.28, then the border 2 pixel solid black, height 150 pixel, with 100% text align center, and the background color sky blue. Now let's run the code and see what the output looks like. Let's see. Yeah, this is my header having HTML and CSS, and this is my navigation bar. See, this is the hover tag use. When we just point on something, you are getting a change in background color. Then this is my banner image, and this is the text I displayed on this banner image. Okay, this is the background URL image for this, and on top of it this I displayed using relative. Then these are the 4 floating boxes, and on top of which these about us, menu item are the another divisions. And this is what I said about opacity. See, here you can see the previous also, behind this image also you can see. And then we have subheadings, 2 divisions, subheading 1 and 2, each having certain amount of paragraph, and the paragraph is surrounded by a red dark border. And then we have a footer having address, door number, and at center having a color blue. So thanks, this is my web page.